Good day, everyone. This is Coach Reese coming at you with another great video. I'm hoping all is well with you and your family and that you're enjoying your day. Today's video is a part two of conservative dress is classy. And, I just feel that it's very important, young people, young ladies, that you carry yourself in a very conservative way as far as your style of dress. And you also consider carrying yourself in a conservative way as far as the things that you say. I feel that that is very important because unfortunately, young ladies, people will label you as either being a good girl or a bad girl. And I just want to say is you shouldn't care about how people label you. You should always carry yourself in like I say, a very conservative way. But there's an old saying that first impression is always a lasting impression. And so if you, you know, are a type of young lady that likes to wear, Daisy Dukes and different things like that, unfortunately, society will place a label on you that you don't want to be placed, you don't want this label. And basically, some people may label you as what you call like a fast girl, and just because you wear Daisy Dukes or you are your chest may be exposed or partially exposed or whatever. And also, young ladies, when you have the appearance of a fast girl, unfortunately, you're gonna have guys that are gonna disrespect you. You know, I'm not saying all guys, but some guys have the courage to be very disrespectful towards females that they think are fast girls. And also, you know, guys are very bold now, and they may walk up to you and pop you on the buttocks because, you know, simply by the way that the way that you're dressed, and that's very unfortunate. So, before I get into my letter, I just wanted to let the parents know, that parental guidance is suggested with this video because I don't want to be disrespectful of the way that you are raising your young lady as far as her style of dress and her, the different morals and values that you want to instill in them. So I encourage you, the parents, to watch this video with the children. I'm going to go ahead and get started in my letter. And the title of my letter is Conservative Dress is Classy. Conservative dress is classy. I remember being in high school. I believe it was the fall semester of 1985. I had just transferred to the school and I was trying to get settled into my new environment. I was required to take a chemistry class in order to graduate. To be honest with you, I hate any form of science. The reality was this. I wanted to graduate on time. During this time, I was probably thinking, how in the world am I going to pass this class? Chemistry is a very hard course to take. I remember going to the class. As I was looking around the class, I saw the most beautiful girl in the world. I remember looking at her quite a bit. As the days and weeks progressed in the chemistry class, I made it my objective to talk to her. One day, I gathered the courage to speak to her. We had great conversation. Her smile was simply amazing. Every day that I saw her, I made it my objective to talk to her. We began to bond in an awesome way until one day I decided to do something foolish. I remember coming up behind her and popping her on her buttocks. When she turned around, she looked at me with an evil eye. She said to me, "I thought you were different than the other guys." She said, "You are just like all the bad boys, only after one thing." At that moment, I felt foolish. I felt like an idiot. I potentially messed up a beautiful thing. I potentially messed up a beautiful thing by simply being foolish. I had to really put in the hard work to gain her trust back. She was a good woman, and she carried herself in a respectful manner. Her style of dress was conservative and classy. She was the type of woman that you would love your parents and family to meet. She was a good woman. Young ladies, I told you this to give you an example of how some young men think. Young ladies, one thing you will learn is that guys are going to look at you. It is human nature. If you want to attract and have good men in your life, you must do one thing. You must dress conservatively. The simple rule is this: to cover your chest and cover your backside. A good man may be thinking, can I feel a good man may be thinking, can I feel comfortable taking this woman to meet my parents and family with the clothes she has on today? When you dress conservatively, people may start to label you as a good girl, and this is an awesome image to have. You may develop good friends from your conservative dress. People have a tendency to assume good or bad things about you simply by the way you dress. young young ladies, young ladies that like to wear Daisy Dukes or short shorts and low-cut shirts exposing their chests may develop the reputation of being a fast girl. Fast girls may be labeled as being promiscuous. And guys may be disrespectful towards fast girls by doing one of two things: either saying something disrespectful and or doing something stupid like popping you on the buttocks. Remember, your husband should be the only one you offer your physical, spiritual, and mental self. There is a time and place for everything. Save yourself for your husband. Remember this, young ladies. The less skin you show, the more respect you're going to get. Young ladies, your priority should be to develop your spirit. A good woman has a good spirit. Surround yourself with good women with wise hearts. Learn from them and be the classy, conservative woman that God has destined you to be. Okay, young people, young ladies, I should say, that concludes my letter for today. And at the end of all my videos, I touch on the topic of wisdom, and I touch on the topic of critical thinking, and then I conclude my videos with the ending statement of practice. And I'm going to go ahead and get started on the topic of wisdom. Point number one is this: wise people are good listeners. Point number one, wise people are good listeners. Point number two, wise people have the thirst or desire to learn good knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Point number two, young ladies, is very important. Wise people have the thirst or desire to learn good knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Point number three, wise people have the courage to teach their wisdom. Point number three, wise people have the courage to teach their wisdom. So, young ladies, I encourage you to do your research on the topic of wisdom, and I just pray that you young ladies pursue wisdom with the utmost seriousness. Young ladies, pursuing wisdom will help you will benefit you tremendously in the long run. I'm going to my statement of critical thinking, and it goes like this. Always be a critical thinker, young ladies, especially when making big decisions. Always be a critical thinker, young ladies, especially when making big decisions. So, young ladies, I encourage you to discuss the topic of critical thinking with your parents or guardians, and they will help you navigate the differences between making big decisions and minor decisions. And young ladies, I also encourage you to do your research on the topic of critical thinking, because the sooner you train yourself to become a critical thinker, the better off you'll be in the long run. Okay, young ladies, I should say, I'm going to go into my ending statement of practice, and it goes like this. I love you. I want the best for you. I want you to practice using love and wisdom in all that you do. Life is a game that you must learn how to play. Practicing love and wisdom with your family, friends, and loved ones creates a powerful team. Love conquers all, young ladies, even if you feel defeated. So, young ladies, I encourage you to keep loving and keep growing and gaining in wisdom, and God will bless you in a mighty way. I encourage you, young ladies, to hit the thumbs up button. I encourage you, young ladies, to share this video with family, friends, and loved ones. And I encourage you, young ladies, to subscribe to my channel. At the end of the day, young ladies, I want you to accomplish all your goals and dreams in life. As long as it is productive, I'm with you 110%. And young ladies, I also want you to be the best that you possibly can be. That is also very important, that you give it your best. Give it your best shot every single day. That is absolutely extremely important, young ladies, that you do that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I have one more nugget of wisdom before I officially conclude this video. And I think I have a very short, brief statement before I officially end this video. I'm just going to go ahead and with that nugget of wisdom. And it goes like this. Don't ever think that you're better than anyone else, but rather, young ladies, think of yourself as just as good as anyone else. Humility is a vital key to a successful life. I pray that you, young ladies, take that to heart and that you apply it to your life every single day of your life, okay? Before I conclude this video, I just want to say this, young ladies. I encourage you all to do your research on this show called A Different World. It was a show that came out, I think, in the 90s. I think it's the show, the Different World show is an extension of Bill Cosby Show. It was called The Cosby Show, okay? So, I encourage you all, young ladies, to view A Different World and to pay attention to the way the young ladies dress. I think the young ladies look awesome. They're very classy, but they're very conservative, okay? And also I feel that the Different World show and the Cosby Show will, it's a very good family show, and I feel that it'll help you young ladies tremendously. As far as, Bill Cosby was very good about covering different things that would be beneficial for your life. And I encourage you all to do that. Okay, I'm going to officially end this video by saying this. May God bless you and may God keep you until we meet again.